Hello again, guys, and thank you for watching, and thanks for joining us on the third. This is the third part of the Scupper scam. I didn't expect it to be this many parts of it, but this is a prime example, and this is why I've started the season 1 with the Scupper scams, because it gave us opportunity in the first video to look how their website looks and how we can improve it. In the second part, I've talked about AI and how in less than 5 minutes you can fix what we already got, and you got a link for the live website that you can actually see the difference day and night. You just have a look. Part 1, part 2, and now this is the third part. I call it like investor edition. So if anybody wants to invest the money, or how would you evaluate the idea if it makes a financial sense or no, because as we all know, success is a numbers game, so we got to make sure the numbers work. Now this is the research document, so we got 9 sections there. You can have a look into this. Link will be in the description, so you can actually see the things I've looked as I was doing the research. But the most important thing is, so yeah, we looked on the overview, we looked on the avatar, offering and packages. I've done second review because from the get-go it wasn't quite sure what their product really is. There was a chance it's something else, so I've done 2 reviews on that. But anyways, team, logo, how to fix it, which we've used some of those sections on the how to fix it into redesign of their packages. But the most important thing is this section, and I call this investor review view. It's based on their packages. Let's actually have a look on how big the market is and how bigger chunk they can actually secure and how much that can bring them using their existing packages. So again, you know, victims, markets, how many, the population of the UK, 67 million, how many getting scammed yearly? 35%. The people actually looking for help, 10%. This brings us down to 2.3 million. So this is kind of gives us the size of how many potential buyers, let's call them buyers, are out there, because we're trying to sell them our subscription. So this gives us this number. Now, because the company Scupper Scam is actually Birmingham based, and they're doing their awareness courses and so on and so forth, face-to-face, seminars, webinars. So they're predominantly based in Birmingham. So from their website, it doesn't tell me that they're targeting the whole UK and providing the help for the whole UK. So if you're making the assumption here, and we're charging $3.99 for their basic package, and we're saying it's a 1% conversion rate, how much we're getting there? We're talking about the 234 subscribers, give or take, annual revenue £11,000. Now this is like, it's a good calculation, but I would like to do the reverse engineering here, because the reverse engineering gonna help us to better understand slightly different angles. So when I used to work for the government, we tend to look, if a person would be, let's say, going on a living wage or minimum wage, you take that number, whichever works best for you, and you work backwards. So let's say that person earns £17,000 a year net take home, and if we're talking about the $3.99 subscription that they're charging on their basic package, and we divide that, and we're getting 4,248 subscribers that you need in order to earn a minimum wage with this business. And this is just to cover the wage of one person that's got a choice: either go and spend your 38-40 hours being employed, this is how much you get, or this is how many subscribers you need to get the same wage. And that's just not covering any other costs, no other costs in the business. So then we're dividing it by 12 months just to get an idea of how many subscribers we need on a monthly basis. That comes to $353 per month for the next 12 months. So if we take the number of 4,248 subscribers that we need to sustain a minimum wage, and we divide it by 52 weeks, we're getting 82 subscribers per week that we need. 82 per week. And divide by 365, that gives us 12 subscribers per day with no days off. 12 per day, every day, for the next 365 days to get to the minimum wage, but you will need more because in order to get to 12, you need marketing and you need to keep all the costs going and so on and so forth. So now you think about this. 12 per day, and that is not even talking about the churn. This is the assumption that 12 people subscribe and stay with us forever, for the rest of their lives. Because if we're taking an average 10% churn on a month, then we need additional 2 just to cover for the churn. So this is like an absolute bare basic that I would look into most of the subscription-based models to actually get an idea of how sustainable and how realistic it is. So again, there might be additional packages here and there is a shop and so on and so forth, but just to think of one person to cover the minimum wage is 12 subscribers per day. Again, thanks for watching. If you got any comments, leave them in the comment box below. And then I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Look after yourself. Bye for now. Cheerio.